Go.
Hi folks. A lot of things are changing really quickly for us right now, and so I wanted to make my own video directed especially at the families with kids in our church. I've been thinking a lot about the story that we had picked out for Kids Church this month. It's the story of Palm Sunday. It was kind of the culmination of Jesus' time with his disciples, where they had been doing ministry together for years, and finally there was this broad recognition that Jesus was someone important. He was welcomed into Jerusalem like a king, and the disciples had all kinds of hopes for what was coming. But the truth of what happened next was really difficult for them. There were a lot of disappointments that happened in the days after Palm Sunday. The disciples were scared. They suddenly didn't know what to expect anymore. And some of those feelings might be ones that are familiar to our families right now. So I want to offer 3 things for parents and kids in our church right now. The first one is the reminder that the scary days that the disciples faced after Palm Sunday are not the end of the story. The story that we tell in the church is a story that leads to Easter and to unimaginable possibilities, to hope and to life. The second thing I want to offer is that all of the feelings that we are in the midst of right now are normal and they are okay. And I encourage you as families to make space for naming disappointments. Everything from big disappointments about travel plans that have been canceled to smaller disappointments like not seeing friends on a daily basis anymore. All of those feelings are okay to have. And having space to name them, to cry a little bit, to be together as a family in that sadness is going to be good for all of us. And then finally, I want to encourage you to find some of the things that you are hopeful for and grateful for in the midst of this. I'm recording this video in my garden because this is one of the places where I have a lot of hope. Some of my herbs are beginning to grow again for the spring. There's the chance to plant things soon. This earth is a place that holds us. And in the midst of all of this fear, we can still step into our yards. We can still find space outside to enjoy the sunshine, to enjoy the season. So I encourage you to think of the things that give you hope. Maybe your family can leave some comments below about things that are giving you hope in the midst of all of this. Maybe you can even make a video and we'd be happy to share it on our church's Facebook page or other places. Be well, everyone. I love you. We are going to make it through this, and we're going to learn some really amazing things along the way.